The women are so much in the feminist movement and saying you don't need a man, where the men don't want you either.
And something we don't like to acknowledge is that men become somewhat unattractive to the opposite sex and lack self-esteem and lose their role when they're not economically viable. 3/4 of women say economic viability is key to mate. It's only a quarter of men who say that. So they have fewer educational opportunities. They have legislative policies and tax policies that have taken money out of them. They've also been a little bit pathologized. I talk about the fact that a man's desire to have a relationship and, quite frankly, to have sex, it's been pathologized. But that fire should and is usually used to be a better man, dress better, be in shape. The secret weapon for attracting a mate, a kindness practice. But where does a man demonstrate excellence? They're not going to work. They're not going to school. 40% of bars and pubs have closed down since COVID. Where does he demonstrate excellence? And if you talk to women, and I'll wrap up here, who've been married longer than 40 years, they say they were not interested in him in the beginning, but they fell in love. I like the way he danced. He was kind to his parents. He was great at work. Where does a young man demonstrate excellence now in a world of remote work?
You should share that stat we were just talking about 45%, which I found staggering. In the
Men don't want these women. That's what it is. A lot of men and a lot of young men don't want this type of women. We're in a situation now where women are going out there saying, I don't need a man. So the men are just saying, you know what, I'm going to chill at the crib. I ain't going to waste my money. I ain't going to waste my time. Yeah, back in the day, we used to go to bars, used to go to club. For men, it was like a competition. But why would you do all of that when you're looking at social media all day and all you see is women saying, I don't need a man. I don't need a man unless he got millions and millions of dollars. So these young men are kind of like, well, bump it. I ain't got millions and millions of dollars, so why waste my time? The women are so much in the feminist movement and saying you don't need a man, where the men don't want you either. It's because what you portraying. You acting like you don't need a man, and in return, you become a man. So a man doesn't want to be with a man. A man wants to be with a soft woman. A man wants to be with a woman that's okay with just being with him and growing with him. Want to see the full clip? Head to Mr. Marcus World YouTube channel. Link is in the bio.